Namaste everyone, it's me Prakash. It's Friday again and would like to welcome all of you here in Friday Talk with Mr. Kandel. We have come once again with latest updates about Canada study for 2025. Right now in the market, students and parents are in great dilemma. Some of students and parents have started questioning us, sir, what is the rumor? We have been hearing that many students have been returning from Canada as being deported by government of Canada. So that is one concern. And we will also clarify what is the actual scenario in this topic. In the meantime, we have been hearing about lots of rejection lately is stated in the case due to financial reason and not demonstrated transactions history. In the meantime, we have also submitted loan, but they are not convinced. And here we would like to clarify how can we strengthen the application while we submit the reapplication. So these are the hot topics of this episode. Welcome to Friday Talk with Mr. Goreto. Let's begin the session. Mr. Kandel, welcome to this program.
Yes, thank you very much, Mr. Regmi, and thank you everyone for watching this Friday Talk. And we hope that this is insightful. We are giving you some information, latest updates on study in Canada. Thank you for that.
Mr. Kandel, let's begin with the first questions. Many students and parents trust greatly Goreto Consultancy. Whatever we say, that is going to be genuine and authentic. Yeah. So that's why we have to be very careful about this matter. Mm-hmm. So right now, we have been questions by parents and students. So what is the rumor? What is the, rumor about students being deported, like more than 2 lakhs? So could you please clarify this topic?
Not more than 2 lakhs. It's about 70,000. But those 70,000 students who doesn't have any status in Canada. So either they don't have a study permit, work permit, or PR or nothing. If you are not having any status in Canada, then obviously Canadian government will not allow you to stay in Canada, right? Mm-hmm. That's why they are in the process of deporting, and that's very good job for our students, who are going, and those 70,000 students or 70,000 people are taking your jobs. They are being removed, and as a result, you are likely to get the job and other opportunities.
Yeah, Mr. Kandel, what if they continue to study again? So will they be provided, study permit, or they are bound to be deported at any cost?
Yeah, no. If they want to apply for a study permit or permit or whatever, so they have to do. And if they are eligible, Canadian government will be giving them the permits, approvals. Otherwise, they need to leave Canada. That is very natural, and there is nothing to worry. And this is not a great matter for concern. So we are just taking it bigger. We are not knowing the actual scenario. So let's not go behind this rumor. That is not going to affect new applications, new study permits. So that's very fine.
All right. So that is why we have been always encouraging our students to go for 2 years program or 1+1. If you go for 1 year program, that is postgraduate diploma, then you can add another PG program. Ultimately, that actually gives you a right of having 3 years PSW according to the Canadian High Commission rule. Yeah. So, Mr. Kandel, let's move to next topic. That is about the refusal reasons. Few weeks back, many study permit were refused, though this trend have been improved right now. So what is happening now? We have been getting lots of capes, and in the capes, it mostly states that students have not demonstrated transactions, even though they have present the loan. And so in this scenario, actually, how can we strengthen reapplication, Canadian study reapplication, Mr. Goreto?
Yes, so actually, this is very important to, satisfy the visa officers that you have a lot of financial backups during your study in Canada. So many students, they are applying with their educational loan, and when we do GCMS notes, we are getting the reasons that there is no transaction history. Obviously, for educational loan, you don't have to produce a lot of transaction history, so you can reapply with all the justification why there is no statement, because the bank has given you the loan approval. Why should be there any statements, right? So this is one thing you can do in your application. And apart from that, we have many strategies. I invite everyone to come to Goreto and reapply again with our guidelines. Second, those students who had got refusals in a couple of weeks back have got positive visa decisions after the reapplication. So I think there were some technical problems. There is something I cannot tell you here in publicly, but yes, there are something happening. So it's very wise to reapply. And second, Canada has very clear message to the world that in 2025 they are going to grant 437,000 study permit. That means it's really great that you have all the clear message from them. For 2025, if you are thinking to apply, let's apply much earlier. So, by the time that 437 study permits are fulfilled, your chances of getting visa may be less, even though your profile is, high.
The earlier, the higher chance of.
So the more earlier you apply, more chances of getting your study permit is there. And second, Canadian government is also thinking to review post-graduation work permit for a certain level of program, which will be announced in early November. So until that time, please wait. And I also want to let you know that every institutions we are representing have PGWP program eligible. Okay, so you don't have to worry. Even in between, there are any changes from IRCC, your institutions and colleges, universities will be, changing your programs to another which has PGWP eligible. Okay, so don't need to worry. And let's apply for January, May, or September as early as possible, so that your chances of getting visa is high.
And here, I would like to remind, the situation here. Few students were actually, their study permit was refused, given, they haven't submitted disbursed letter in their application. But, as they get the refusal letter, next day, we reapplied, saying, we have paid 1 year tuition fee. The student had paid 1 year tuition fee, and they had also, demonstrated amount of money, about 27 lakh. And they say that we have paid 1 year tuition fee, and we have also this much money while we go when we travel to Canada. Why would we require to, actually disburse the loan? If we disburse now, we are supposed to pay the interest. So it doesn't make any, sense.
Yes, Mr.
And finally, their study permit is accepted. They got study permit approved yesterday.
Yeah, so, the whole thing is you need to pursue visa offices. You need to satisfy them about your financial plannings. That's all. So sometimes students are dispersing loans and they are not keeping the transaction history. That's fine. You can reapply with the appeal letter. So you can mention all those things, and the visa offices may convinced.
Yeah.
So there is nothing big to worry. But not only because of these things, your visas are being refused, but there are a lot of other factors which I cannot publicly say here, right? Because they have elections coming, they need some agendas, they have other things. Your visa officers are new, maybe they're accessing your visa from Bangkok or from Singapore, from different places. Those earlier visa officers are not in New Delhi. Maybe there are a lot of things. So don't worry. So when you are applying, apply with hope. Make your documents as strong as possible. And don't forget to get our guidelines. So we are here to help you.
Yeah. So that's all for this episode. Thank you very much for being with us. So we'll come next time with latest updates if there comes any changes.
Yeah.
We will meet you next time. Bye-bye.
Take care. Namaste.